Eddie's, Sergeant. Have a seat. You want some coffee, son? It's fresh. Well, as fresh as it gets around here.
Yes, sir. I haven't had a good cup of coffee in 3 or 4 days now. It smells great. Thank you, sir.
Name and rank?
Sergeant Joe Hartsock, sir. Well, everyone calls me Red. So how long is this gonna take? Sir, I'd just like to get back to my men.
Second?
Sir?
You and your men are in 2nd Squad, correct?
Oh, yes, sir. 2nd took heavy losses in Carentan. I was with 3rd at the time.
Under Sergeant Matthew Baker?
Sort of, yes, sir.
Sort of.
We were promoted less than 20 days apart. Carentan seemed so minor next to what happened in St. Sauveur.
And your first objective as a sergeant was taking St. Sauveur?
Yes, sir.
How did the drop go?
Stand up! Hook up! Check your equipment! Remember, this squad sticks together! Once you hit the ground, find Baker! Sound off! 13 okay! 12 okay! Corey intent! Get the hell out of here! We wait for the green light! We wait any longer, there won't be a green light! Baker! Stand in the door!
Can we talk about something else, sir?
All right. Tell me what happened after you landed in Normandy.
It wasn't the smoothest jump ever. I was picking branches out of my ass for a day or so afterward.
Who did you link up with first?
There was a guy from 82nd I found nearby, Doyle. He took out the German who was trying to kill me.
Scheiße!
Then we found Paddock from 2nd. Well, my squad after that. It was just the 3 of us at first. Then we found Cole.
Lieutenant Colonel Robert Cole?
Yes, sir. Hell of a soldier. Loved to use the Lord's name in vain, though. My wife really hates that. I didn't see any of the guys again until later that evening. We linked back up with the last of 2nd Squad. Corporal Doyle was still looking for men from his unit.
From the 82nd? He was a long way from his objective in St. Sauveur.
Yes, sir. Well, I was a long way from Carentan.
Fire on him before you make your move. Fix something, flank him. That's the key. No one dies today!
Well, that's good news then. Oh, but I did it again, didn't I?
Coming in from the other side of town. We'll all meet back together after it's done. We've got work to do.
This was just after you, Sergeant Baker, Private Allen, and Private Garnett cleared out an entire platoon in Fouquerville? You must have been pretty tired by then.
I don't remember the last time I wasn't, sir.
Sounds like you boys had quite a crowd for this mission.
Yeah.
Which brings us to Hill 30. Sergeant Baker did a good job on that line. Must have been one hell of a fight.
Baker didn't save us.
Excuse me, Sergeant?
Sorry, sir. What I mean is, I've been hearing a lot of talk around here that Baker saved us at Hill 30, bringing in the 2nd Armored Division and all. That's not what happened.
I need armor support now! I mean right now!
Leggett saved us. He somehow managed to reach HQ on the radio. They sent the tanks.
I can't confirm that. I thought Private Leggett's radio wasn't working.
He couldn't receive, sir, but he was transmitting.
And Sergeant Baker?
He loved being in the thick of it. Every time I turned around in Normandy, he'd been knocked out by artillery or mortar or some damn thing. Yeah, he earned his stripes. But so did the rest of us. And I do mean earned.
Baker got quite a scar. Is yours from that battle too?
How dare you touch my wife!
Can we just talk about Hill 30, sir?
This is when you were promoted to sergeant, correct? After you took Carentan?
Yes, sir. Had a little ceremony at the base of the church.
Knock off the chatter and fall in! Now, I'm not one for speeches, so I'll make this short. Now I've got a promotion to make. Sergeant Hartsock, front and center. Second squad needs a new leader, and the responsibility is now yours. Sew on these stripes, or I'll cite you for being out of uniform. Sergeant Baker! You know this isn't over, right? Hell of a thing we've been through these last 8 days. Welcome to the end of the beginning. Grab your gear, troopers! We've still got a war to fight!
But it was cut short by German mortar fire coming from the south side of town.
There was still some resistance? Who was with you?
Well, I had Paddock, Fryer, and Marsh from 2nd Squad. There were also some 1st Squad guys that Mac picked up after the drop.
So you had to dig the Germans out of Saint-Sauveur?
Yeah, we realized once we actually got to the castle just how much digging we had to do. We got there and the whole damn place was destroyed. Everything was pretty much gone, except the castle. Like a fortress on a hill.
Well, that's what Saint-Sauveur was, Sergeant. The fortress on the hill.
This time!
Sarge. Used everything. I had to get us here.
It's amazing how quickly we lost control of the situation.
You did well, Sergeant. You helped accomplish a very important objective. If the 82nd had failed in Saint-Sauveur, taking Cherbourg would have been a pipe dream. Something wrong, Sergeant?
Well, it's just that I believed I could succeed where I thought Baker had failed. But I couldn't. I failed Doyle.
No, you didn't, son. You did exactly what needed to be done. Exactly. And so did Sergeant Doyle. That's something to be proud of.